What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we are starting the Stage 2 trans install. Nervous? Don't let me fool you. Never pulled a transmission before. I've never built a transmission before. So going a little nervous. We're gonna get to it, but first off, did you know that only about 5 to 6% of y'all are subscribed to the channel? So go click that subscribe button and let's get to the video. This is the Stage 2 kit, and there's some extras in here if you guys haven't noticed them already. So I did order a billet transmission oil pump. This is a upgrade over the factory. Should push out more oil more efficiently, less restriction. Also, the factory one, apparently, the way it's designed is you can have oil seep the wrong direction and it goes back into the suction. So like it'll come out and then go back into the suction. So this will prevent that. I mean, look at it. Next up in here, this is their basically leak check kit. So I'll reinstall this I will install this on the transmission when I'm done. This will show me if I have any air leaks, not hydraulic leaks. This will show me if I have any air leaks or any leaks coming from the trans fluid. All right. Next, this is just the Stage 2 kit. So as you see, we got the billet hubs here, 1, 2, and then there's a couple different clutch kits in here. A lot of different stuff in here, honestly. I do have a pan in here. I didn't opt for the pan. I think he sent that on accident. I'll get to the pan here in a minute. Then we have a bunch of upgraded bolts, upgraded hardware, etc., etc. This kit right here is rated up to 1,200 horsepower and 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. Going over here, I have the PPE pan. I bought this forever ago because once upon a time, I was going to get a transmission done by Spool Performance. I really like the PPE one because it has a removable filter, whereas the factory one, like the one they give you, does not have a removable filter. So I can easily just drop the pan, take this out instead of having to buy a whole new pan again. It also does have a magnetic drain plug, so it's easy just to drain the fluid if I want, and then I can see the magnetics on there. Whereas this one has the magnetics like on the side here, and there's 2 here and then 1 here. That has the plug, and then this does have these massive cooling fins. However, when you look at the cooling fins, I don't know why they did it like this, but the cooling fins go like that. They're like diagonal, whereas the cooling fins are straight. So it's not having the best cooling, like, because the fins aren't perfectly, matching, but it'll offer cooling. And also this is much bigger than factory. It'll hold more fluid. Shoot, and lastly with the oil pan, factory oil pan, plastic. I'm not a big fan of this plastic like underbody stuff. Because like you hit one good speed bump or pothole and you smack the ground, adios. There goes all your oil. Briefly touched on this guy the other day. So this is the CSF transmission oil cooler. This thing is super nice and it's way bigger than the factory one. So as you see, it's like basically 2 separate coolers here. The front one is a 12 row, the back one is a 15 row, whereas the factory I think is only a single 10 row. So this is going to offer a lot more cooling than factory, which is probably needed given the fact that you have a built trans. So this was a upgrade that I definitely wanted to opt in for, and it seems like it is super well built. I mean, it is a CSF part, so they have great quality stuff. They give you this bag right here that has all the O-rings you need. You see here, there's a lot of freaking O-rings. This right here gives me anxiety. Like, there's so many O-rings. Yeah, a lot of O-rings. They're all individually packaged, so it makes it super easy. It's not like they're all just thrown in there and you kind of got to guess. right, so there's a lever right here. And watch. So I can't move it. I pull this down, I can move it. So what I'm gonna do is take a zip tie and zip tie through the little hole and then try and zip tie it to this here. That way it can loosen, so that way I can just free spin. You can see it locked up again. The lever is this guy right here. So you pull this down. It's hard, like it's got some force on it. At this point in the video, you notice I removed the zip ties. So this right here will give you a closer look of what we're looking at. So this is what I was doing. I have this long flathead. So I was putting it under this and it's just going like that. And when you do this, it gives you the ability to move the drive shaft. Holy crap. That was so fast. All right, so be careful. This aluminum straight up shredded my finger. Oh my gosh, this one. Don't need that anymore. To give you guys an update because the trans started leaking more fluid out, so I started moving quickly and I couldn't change the camera, so I just turned the camera off. So right now the trans, I think I have to completely remove the drive shaft. All right, y'all, trans is out. The only thing I didn't really film was completely removing the drive shaft. Yeah. Oh, there's an electrical connector somewhere. What is that connected to? Just break off, dude. Whew, that could have been bad. All right, so you can officially say you can remove a Supra trans on quick jacks. There it is. Realistically, it wasn't that bad. I think the worst part was really trying to figure out how to do it because no one's said how to do it. So it's kind of going through and figuring it out. The trans is officially out. I think the toughest one to get out was this one up here. I ended up just putting the socket on the bolt itself and then having the ratchet. The longest time I was using like a 12-inch extension and then a swivel and another extension, and it just wasn't working. It actually fits right here, even with the firewall. So I was able to get it there. That'll be it for this video. The next video, we will begin taking it apart. Probably tomorrow, because I'm hot and sweaty and really hungry. It's like 4:30 and I haven't ate since 7:30. So that'll be it for this video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.